Afternoon. A while back I put out a call for some questions for me to answer on a Q&A video. I'm going to finally get around to doing that today, and I figured I'd show some of the crochet projects I've been working on for some visual. If I can find them, I'll put the patterns for the project I'm working on in the comments. So let's get started. Question 1. Why did you name the comic Wimp Witch? Mostly just I wanted some alliteration there. I knew I wanted to have witch in the title, and wimp was another W word, and it kind of fit the sort of wimpy disposition to Yulene, where she's not that powerful just yet. So that's where that came from. I've also got some veggies and fruits that I have made that are filled with catnip. So these should be some fun catnip toys. I have a little farmer's market I'm going to in July, so hopefully I can sell a couple things, even if I can make enough to get my cost back and maybe buy myself a nice dinner. I'll be happy with that. Ooh. And now I gotta put these somewhere where the cats won't get them. As much as I like the idea of having product testers, I don't want them to destroy these before I sell them. Question 2. Who is your favorite character to draw / who is your favorite character's personality? I think it's still Yulene. I like drawing her the most. She's very fun and easy to draw for me. I kind of made her as animation friendly as I could get. And I like sweetheart characters the most. I call her Mary Sue if you will, but I always found those characters kind of endearing. Second thing I've got here is 2 giant, I don't even know if these will fit in the camera, 2 giant Baphomets. 1, 2. Yeah, they're quite large. Got these nice horns. This one I kind of goofed the horns on it, but I think he looks kind of cool, like a bull. So yeah, that's those. Question 3. What inspired the idea of Wimp Witch? I kind of just had an idea for 2 different characters that I liked, and then just combined them as a little experiment, and the story just kind of went from there. I don't really start with the idea for a story for the most part. I usually start with the characters, and then I work a story around them. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's how I've been doing it. Next up is some squids. I love this pattern. It's very easy to do. And there's 4 different colors here. I got a 5th one hanging around somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. But yeah, these don't take long and they're fun. You might hear a baby cooing in the background. She's having a nap. Question 4. Have any characters' designs changed or evolved? The only one that really had any major changes was Darcy, and that was pretty much just his outfit. I changed him from a purple scheme to more of an orange cowboy, since Christina already had a purple color scheme. We didn't need 2 main characters with the same color palette. That was the main reason behind that. Next up to show, I have a bunch of these little flower dolls, which I love this pattern. It's very cute. They actually don't take long to make at all. I've got 5 of these made. I think this one's my favorite, kind of like a fall sunflower. The brown body. And then, yep. They're cute, they're quick, I like them. Next question. Cool facts about Billus. Nothing that I don't think I've already stated. His slime bubbles when he's angry. He can plant stuff on his own, but it doesn't really have much of a spirit to it. Anything that's alive was created with someone else's help. Pretty much. Don't really have much else about him other than his original concept. I was writing a different story years ago that never went anywhere, and I kind of just reappropriated his design for Wimp Witch. But he was kind of like a mob boss, which I'll see if I can dig out those designs. I thought that was a fun story, and I might still like rework that old design into something new someday. We'll see. Here's a fun one. This is a pattern I just kind of did on my own, but the Dartmouth smokestacks. Anyone that's around town knows all about that. Will I ever be making more Somewhere Other zines? I would love to. Ideally, if I could ever get something into print, I would love to do that. Like a full print of the comic would be really fun to do. In order to do that, I would have to take the animated parts and make a comic variation of them. And I was actually thinking of doing that for Wimp Witch as well. Taking the animated portion music video part and just turning that into its own chapter. And that's something down the line I would like to do. It's not really a high priority at the moment. My main priority is for projects is to finish the animated series, and then we'll see what happens after that. But you know, it takes a long time, so I'm not really holding my breath for having that done anytime soon. As long as I keep working on it little by little, it will be done someday. Here's a bee. I love bees. He's fuzzy. I like it. Next question. Was Wink in love with Yulene or just her body? It started out, I think, just, liking her physically. But I'm kind of working it into the story where it's becoming more than that. You've probably noticed already, but that's kind of where his character arc's headed. He's not quite so superficial. Or at least he's starting to not be quite so superficial. What else do I have here that I can show? Oh, this guy. I've only made one of these, but I want to make a bunch more because they're cute and they don't take long. But little stag beetle. Sorry, bumped the camera stand. It's a little better. Love these guys. I'd like to make some different colors. I'm thinking purple next. And was this the final question? I think there was only 8. Oh no, there's 10. Next question. What is the relationship between Christina and Willow? Are they friends or colleagues? I'd say they're more colleagues. They're friendly with each other, but I don't know if their personalities match very much to be friendly, like as outside of work. That's something I'm working on with Christina for the comic. Is she's very antisocial, so I'm trying to get her into a more out of her shell character arc. I've not really written much into that yet, but that's the plan for her. What else can I show here? What's next? Oh, Chocolate Bunny. I made this around Easter time, but just for fun. I'll probably make more for next Easter. I don't think I'll be taking this one to the farmer's market since it's summertime almost, but it's cute. I like him. Question 9. Have I watched any Wimp Witch TikTok edits? I've seen a few. Some do show up in my page. And, I'll fully admit once in a while I will Google Wimp Witch just to see if anyone's talking about it. It does make me happy to see other people enjoy it. But, yeah, I've seen a couple of those. Here's a doggy. This one worked up pretty easy as well, so I might make another one of these, but I'm not crazy about this pattern, but it is cute when he's all done. Oh, never mind, there's 11 questions. I can't count today. How do you feel about people shipping other characters? I don't mind. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. It don't bother me none. Ship whoever you want. Ooh, this one's big, but it's cute. I have a great big mouse in a dress. A lot of these don't fit in the camera because I don't have this set up very well, but this is the setup I have. I'm not made for fancy electronics. And the final question, will Billus and Yulene be together? I mean, if you read the first arc, they are. They're not exclusive with each other, but they are together. And they do have a child. But that's yeah. That's about as together as they will be. Do I have anything else to show? I can probably show one more thing after my cat gets out of this box. Sinclair, stop that. You can't have the catnip toys. They are not for you. I'm sorry. I guess the last thing I'll show is sort of crochet and cloth. A little kitty doll that I crocheted a little outfit for. I like making cloth dolls, but they do take a while. And yeah, I'd say that's it. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for supporting my projects, and I hope to have more to show soon. Bye.